Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. So we're going to do the Devil next. Welcome back. We're playing. We are playing. Give me a sec. I'll think of it. The Fool's Errand for the for the MS-DOS platform, emulated through DOSBox ECE. So we are going to do the Devil here, and I didn't really mean that as it said. Now this one. Oh, wait a second. This is not the one I wanted. This is not the one I wanted. Oh, it was Death, wasn't it? So Death has this little puzzle here, and the only time you can see the thing is when you're at the menu, right? So if I open the menu and then I go down to it, I can click on it and get away with it, right? So bam, so got Death, or that was Death, right? Yeah, and that opens the Knight of Swords, so let's go ahead and save our game. Knight of Swords is on Chapter 4. We are completely done with Chapter 3 still, of course. We are completely done with Chapter 1 except for the sun. We only have 2 left, and I think we still needed to finish Humbug on 3. So let's do the Knight of Swords, see which one that is. In the distance, the sound of thundering hooves grew louder, and out of the fog galloped a knight wielding a fierce blade. "What business have you here?" he demanded. "You are either very brave or very foolish." "The latter, if you please," the fool answered meekly. "Our men are being attacked by 8 magical wands which fly through the air," the knight told him. "The truce has been broken, and the queen must be told, but I am on a mission that cannot be delayed. Will you deliver this message for me, or would you rather feel the edge of my sword?" "The former, if you please," the fool quickly replied. Satisfied, he sheathed his weapon and galloped into the fog. So I still don't really know why my cursor has changed into a key. I'm guessing that's because I've found the first key of Thoth. So we got another one of these. Luckily, we got a hint, which is awesome. So the first thing we want to do is we want to lock these down. Let me pull up my notes here again so we can figure out which ones we have locked down. So the ones we're going to start off with locked down are G, R, I, M, and then T, A, L, E, and S. All right, Grim Tales. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get this side to match this side. And the way that we do that is, first thing we'll do is we'll search for an L, right? Change it to a G. Then we'll search for an S, right? Change it to an R. Then we'll, so it looks like the I's already done. Next we search for an L, and we'll change it to an M. Then we'll look for a T and change that, or not a T, we'll look for an H and change it to a T. A is sussed. We need to change that S, so we'll look for an S. Change that to a L, right? Look for an E, or look for a U, sorry. Change that to a... look for a U, change it to an E. Then last but not least, a Y. And a Y gets changed to an S. So we already have message sussed. I bring, that's a B, R, I, N, G, right? So let me write down that we now have a B locked down. We already had the R, and we now have an N locked down. So I bring a message. I'm guessing that's going to be from, because we don't have an F, and we don't have an O, right? So F, O. So I bring a message from... So much easier when they actually give you hints. F-R-O. O. So we have F and O lockdown from something night. So the U is going to be a K. Let's lock that K down. H-I-J-K. Looks like we have a C down here. Boink. Looks like we locked down the C. And I bring a message from something night. We don't have the D locked down. But we do have the R and O locked down, right? So the V and the D are going to be different. I bring a message from something night. He tells of an attack of 8 magical wands. So W, D. So we now have the W locked down and the D. We don't have, no, we do have an O, right? Where do we have the O lockdown? From. I bring a message from something night. He tells us of an attack. What could this fucking word be? Can't be of, because we already have of on the screen. I bring a message from. So let's start with this V, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This could be an, no. I have A locked down. Or H, not A. E, F, G, H. So we have H locked down. H, I. We have I locked down. J. Can't be J. K, L, M, N, O, P. It's not P. L, M, N, O, P. Q. Can't be Q. R, S, T. U. Or V. W, X. Oh, wait a second. So B. And so this V, it has to be a word that's 2 letters. So A, E, I, O, U, by, has to be a Y, right? Y, O, U, got it. I bring a message from your knight. He tells of an attack by 8 magical wands. I don't know why I didn't get that as quick as I should have. That brings us to the Queen of Swords. At the end of the dirt road, he approached a bleak 3-towered citadel ravaged by the strife of recent battle. Gathering his courage, the fool took a deep breath and walked inside. The queen was startled by his sudden appearance and drew her greatsword. The queen with a greatsword? Jesus, dude. Are you friend or foe? She demanded. Neither, I believe, replied the fool bravely. I bring a message from your knight. He tells of an attack by 8 magical wands. That cannot be, the queen shrieked. We have never troubled the kingdom of the wands. Our grudge is against the accursed pinnacles who have dared to steal our most treasured possession. It is they who have broken the truce, not us. We only fight to reclaim what is rightfully ours. But if the pentacles have enlisted the aid of another kingdom, then we must strike quickly and compel their surrender at the point of our blade. You have earned the magic word EKE for your most timely counsel. Guard it well. And that opens the Queen of Swords. So I wonder, like, the Hermit. Which one is this? Oh, yeah, that's right. So this is like the same as the Thoth one, right? I mean, I don't know if me doing this again is going to, like, solve it now that I have a key. If that makes a difference. So that just opened the straight path, or... Let's see. No, I don't think that did any difference. Straight path. Yeah, the straight path isn't a puzzled thing anyway. Yeah, that's just directly after the hermit. So what's the first one? The first one is the humbug. Which, oh shit, back up. So... So that opened the merchant. Now the humbug still has that thing on it. Pentacle still needs to be done. Also, the high priestess has this thing on it. Behold the book of Thoth. Behold ye the book of Thoth. What? What are we doing here? The book of Thoth. Be forewarned, the high priestess has corrupted the book of Thoth. You may need help of others to unlock its secrets. So let me slow this down here. I hate to cheat, but... So we have a big fucking puzzle of... a corrupted book of Thoth. So I can slow it down as slow as I want it. The advantage of having a fucking emulator, right? Green. See, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. What? Excuse you? Okay, so let's, oh my god, dude. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing there. And that was the high priestess. What is justice? Oop. Which one is that? Oh yeah, this one. So I no longer have the key for my cursor in here. I wonder if that has anything to do with anything. Like, did I actually use the key? Yeah, so my little thing is no longer the key. This is not the key. So I'm guessing that I have to figure out the Book of Thoth. Let's see, and that is the High Priestess. Give me a sec. Let me. I'm gonna look this up. I really hate to, but gonna do it. Gonna do it. So. That is, which one's the High Priestess? Set 4. High Priestess. Click on the numbers in descending order. You will not be able to proceed unless you have the first key to the Book of Thoth, which I do. This can be attained by first solving the Magician and proceeding to 3 ships. The next screen requires solving the other keys of Thoth. If you don't know what they are, they may be retrieved from the Humbug, from the Moon, Justice, and the Hermit. So I don't have... It says Humbug, which is here. And I think I did this one, right? Oh, God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Maybe retrieved by the Humbug from the Moon. Justice and the Merchant. Or the Hermit from the Moon. And the Hermit, which I just did this one again. Or did I? Looks like it's making me do it again. But this one's really easy to complete, really. As long as you go slow and methodical. Okay, and that takes me to the straight path. And then Justice was the other one, right? Justice and the Hermit, right? I'm fairly certain I've done all of these. So I'm a little puzzled. Page of Swords. I'm not really sure what I'm missing here. So let us head over to the Pinnacle. Let us save our game, just in case. Also, 6 unsolved puzzles, 7 missing pieces. Pentacle. What is the Pentacle? Oh, these are easy. I can do these a lot. These a lot. So we got 2 different colors. That's interesting. I'm guessing the yellow's at the top and the pink is at the bottom. Like pink at the bottom. That can't be right. Place all the pieces together so that they fit inside the rectangle. One piece is already correct in its position and cannot be moved. To move the piece. Doesn't say anything about the different colors, though. Is it the 4 sages? That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? From there, it's just a matter of fitting what's in what's left, right? Can't be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. Guessing it has to be that one there. Oh, left and right. I don't know why I didn't get that before. Okay, so I'm done with this. This is fucking finished. I thought top and bottom, but no, it's left and right. Okay, Pinnacle is done. The 4 sages. Easy enough. So that leads us to the page of Pinnacles. Further along the path, he came to a haughty page, intently studying a map etched onto a shiny silver plate. Are you seeing the 14 treasures also? Worried the fool. The page sneered. I have hundreds of treasures. Why should I seek 14 more? Magic is what I desire, and once I have consulted with the 4 sages that await me, I shall be halfway there. But the page had not yet finished reading his map, so the fool went on ahead of him. Okay. So what does that leave now? We are now done with all of Chapter 1 except for the sun. We are done with all of Chapter 2, all of Chapter 3. Queen of Swords. We're done with all of Chapter 4. So let's head back over to the Queen of Swords. Which one was this? Oh no. I hate these. Dude, these are the worst. These are the worst. So, I'm probably not going to finish this one before my time is up. Let's pull up our anagram solver. Get our list of 3-letter words. W-R-O, A-W-E, E-E-B, boink. Oh, nice. So, big advantage on this one. The list of 3-letter words for it is minimal. So, give me a sec. I'll pull that up for you so you can see it. Even though we're almost out of time. I got 9 minutes left. Okay. So, and we're going to start by separating these into center letters, right? So, A-R. These are center letters. A-W. Let's see. A. E. O. Oh. R. Damn it. Okay, R again. A again. Era? Some of these are so off base, dude. And last time we did this, it ended up being a 3 possibility answer on both of them. Okay, or that is O-A-R. First B. Obadi, Obada. Oh, wait a second. It's Obla. Obladi, Oblada. Life goes on, babe. Right. O-R. O-R. O-W. And then we're back to A. A. E. More E. E seems to be the winner here. Then we got O. All right. What was that? E? Okay, and O. Let's see, we got more A's. War. Low rider is a little higher. We. Whoa. Okay, so we got everything separated. This one is so much smaller than the last one. Okay, and this one's easy because we start off with only ones with W in the center, right? So, aw, you, ew, and O. Easy enough. I love it when there's only fucking 5 possibilities, right? So, A, That's it for the A's. B? There are no B's. So those don't go anywhere. E's? E, 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 E. I'm guessing it's going to be an E. O? Let's see. R? Don't tell me there are no R's. Nice. So this is like eliminating a lot of shit. And then, of course, W. Now, we have 2 W's, which is good because we're probably going to need them. I'm going to guess, so the B centers and the R centers are not a possibility at all, right? Because none of the words that we can spell with a W center will result in them. So no matter what, there will not be an R at the beginning. So I'm guessing one of them is going to be O, O-W-E, right? Which leaves the word row, it's one of them. Aw and B. O has to be one of them. And I'm guessing the second one's not going to be aw, is it? Yee! Yeah, I guess it's not going to be aw. I'm guessing it's going to be aw. Like, oh, there we go. Hey, how about that? Okay, save it to game. And let's see. Continuing across the desolate countryside, the fool came to an immense monument, a fierce battle, sword thrust into the dry earth. Its dented blade encrusted with reddish-brown rust. On its tarnished handle could be seen the letter E. If this be the symbol of his lordship, the king, he stammered, then I, for one, am in no great haste to make his acquaintance. Did that open up anything? That had to have opened up something, right? Nope. So the only thing we now have left is the High Priestess and the Sun, but none of these others are open, like the Sentry, the Boat, Despair, and the Dead Warrior. And I've done all the other ones, so I'm not really sure where we're going to go on this. I'm, of course, going to end up having to do this next week. Because we got like a minute and a half left on the stream. So I'm going to go ahead and kill it here. Gonna go ahead and kill it here. And, yeah, so that is going to be it. That is going to be it. We've been playing The Fool's Errand for the MS-DOS platform on DOSBox ECE. Wonderful, wonderful 16-bit late 80s puzzle game that we are almost done with. I'm guessing we're going to be finishing it next week easily. Hopefully I'll have something else lined up so it won't be a short stream, but we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? It may still take us a little bit. You know, I can't really tell. We have 4 unsolved puzzles, 5 missing pieces, so we are almost done, right? So if you like our content here, make sure you give us a follow down below on Twitch, where we do stream currently Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, noon p.m. till 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is GMT-6. Or, of course, you're welcome to hit us up over on YouTube if you can't catch us live. Just hit the subscribe and the alert button and know we're coming out with new content, which is pretty much every day. Let's see. You can also check our abouts, get our other social media platforms, blah, 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 bleep, blue. Yeah, so normally on Wednesday's our modern PC day. We're currently playing Crosscode on that. Crosscode is a wonderful ARPG for the modern Windows platform. I'm loving it. Thursday is our retro console day, and we're currently playing Chocobo's Dungeon 2, a wonderful mystery dungeon game, which is a console roguelike. I absolutely love it. It's a wonderful game, and we are progressing just dandily in it. And then, of course, our Friday, which is today, is our retro PC day. where we play a game from either the Commodore 64 era, the Commodore Amiga era, the MS-DOS era, the Windows 3.1 era, and I have plenty to choose from. So currently we're playing The Fool's Errand, and we're going to probably finish that up next week, so I'm going to have to probably pick something out to replace it with, which, of course, I have a huge list. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end for today. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Wonderful weekend, since it's almost the end of the week, right? And I will see you next Wednesday.